Take a sip. Basti. I'm really into this ASMR hand gesture. Like, hi. Anyway, it's gonna be magical. Sit down. The day is March 1st, 2025. If anyone's really interested in astrology, manifesting some kind of universe energy, you all know the 28th of February was Pisces new moon, 7-star alignments. I didn't know all that, but I just heard it's powerful day. It's great day to manifest. I saw the news about like 1 or 2 days ago, like 26th, 27th. And I was like, damn, I born at February 23rd. I might be born at new moon. I don't know where those kind of feelings came from, but I felt it. So I searched Pisces new moon 2001. And it said Pisces new moon 2001 is February 23rd. I was new moon baby. I didn't know at that time. And then it got me thinking how my mom was always telling the story about her infertility and how she was always praying to the moon. Like she would grab a like sacred bowl, she thought. She had, I don't know, some kind of special bowl and put in water in the bowl, and then she would go to some kind of open space, no building, like no road or anything, quiet and open space, and then she will put the bowl down on the ground or something under the moon, and she would pray, I want to have a baby, I want to get pregnant, please. And she would do that not every day, but I heard she would do that every full moon at least. And I born 2 weeks earlier than their prediction, so I didn't even meant to born and new moon. I was meant to born in like March or something like that. And I was like, oh my god, I'm really moon power charged baby. I'm like moon baby. I felt blessed. Like I am blessed. You are blessed every day nonetheless. But I felt special. Extra special, and I know I am extra special. So when I heard that Pisces new moon at 28th, I was planning to do some ritual or some meditation, praying, whatever. I saw people do like bay leaf ritual. They write on something and then burn it. I was gonna do that. So I tell my boyfriend all about it, and he's not really into that kind of stuff, but he was like, all right, if I see 7 stars in the sky, like I'll pray, for good luck. So he goes to work around 7 p.m. and I was planning to go see stars, moon. I was thinking maybe 10 or midnight. It would be perfect because it would be dark and it would be easier for me to see stars, skies. That was my logical thinking. And he went to work, and I was like, all right, let me just do the bay leaf thing now. But I'm gonna go out and see the stars at like midnight. And I was writing on the leaves things that I wanted to have, things that I think I'm gonna get. Some manifesting stuff. At that moment, it was around the time the sun was setting in my area. I was sitting there just waiting to the time to go past. And I had this urge that I should go out right now. And that didn't really make sense to me. Because I don't think this is right time, because there's still like children playing outside because it's like 7. There's still cars because they're off the work. I don't think it will be quiet and sacred time for me to go look at the stars and praying. And I don't even know if I can see the stars because it's still a little bit light outside. But I couldn't resist thinking this idea of I should go out right now. So I just grabbed my dog. See? I just grabbed my dog and then, all right, let's do like evening walk. And I grabbed my bay leaf lighter. I was gonna light it and then burn it out in some like large area that there's nothing but dirt. So I can see the stars clearly, but at the same time, I'm not burning anything around me. So it's not dangerous, right? So I go out and then we go to the a little bit more quiet paths to where we walk usually. And then I look at the stars. It's so beautiful. I think, to be honest, few of them was plain. I could see they were blinking and moving, so they were plain, but I could see some of these like stars. I was like, even if that's the plane, even if that's not the stars that I wanted to see, I came here with the intention, I'm gonna believe that's the star, and I'm gonna believe there is power in the stars and the skies. And then I found the perfect spot to burn the bay leaf, and then I started burning it. But then my dog was keep pulling it. I couldn't really, the bay leaf was not burning correctly. I was like, God, this day is all ruined. This is like my ritual is all ruined. This is all the bad luck. My energy is wrong. What's wrong? At that point, I felt like people are watching me and like, what am I doing? And then I just stared at the sky, thinking like that's so beautiful, and I'm just gonna keep it in a positive energy. All right, let's do it in my house, I guess, because I don't think it's great. Because she was keep pulling it, like I couldn't really do it. So I was walking home, and then I hear this sound, not exactly from my ears, like around my forehead area. Maybe I'm imagining it, but I hear this chanting, like cheering sound. I didn't know what it was saying, but I was like, what is that? I'm feeling this thing. I'm getting some kind of message, or like, is my mental health really bad? And then it's getting louder and louder and louder and faster and faster and faster. And then I was listening to him closely at this moment, like Hawaii Udunai was saying, we got your back, we got your back, we got your back, we got your back, we got your back. It was saying, they got my back. Don't worry, they got my back. Don't worry, they got my back. Don't worry. And then I just knew it was stars, the 7 stars, moon. Like I knew it was some message from universe. At that point, I'm really open to that idea of communicating with universe or something like that. My heart was racing. My dog was pulling me stronger, like faster. She was like practically running towards somewhere. And this is not our usual route to home. Okay, if you are universe, I think my ritual is ruined, right? I'm supposed to have this best ritual, but I didn't feel it that way. Am I okay? That sounds, the voice said, we've got your back. We got your back. We got your back. We got your back. Alright, I'm gonna just believe it. I'm gonna believe that universe got my back, and I'm gonna burn it in my house, like in my terrace, like by the window or something like that. I can do that. I can do it. But I don't have any container that I can burn things in. Everything I have is like my dog's bowl or like my food bowl, my dishes. I cannot really use that. I cannot ruin my pot. So I talked to that sound, that voice said, okay, I can do that in my home, but show me something that I can burn these bay leaves in, so I'm not burning my house down. And then I saw this metal bowl, right, in someone else's veggie garden, and I said, yeah, that's a great bowl. I can burn things in. I'm sure that's not gonna burn down because it's metal. But I cannot really take it because it's in someone else's veggie garden. They're clearly using it occasionally. Show me something I can take. And then I walked maybe 10 steps away from that veggie garden, and I saw small iron pot, side of the road where people throw their things away, like recycling their trash, something like that. But there was just small metal iron pot that was just sitting there. And then I was like, is this it? What the? I just grabbed it. I didn't question it. I grabbed it. And then it didn't look like someone was using to cook food. It looked like, and I felt like it was used to burn things down, or like ashtray in some way. I didn't question it. I didn't question like if I should take it or not. It was side of the road. It was next to the recycling things. They were throwing out a bunch of things. I felt like they were moving out or moving in and they were doing some kind of cleanups. At that point, I cannot believe it. Like I said, show me something I can burn something in, you know, some kind of dish. And Universe showed me the dish, the bowl, the metal bowl in someone's backyard. And then I said, I cannot take that. Show me something I can take. And then they take me to that pot, that iron pot. Clearly, someone threw that out. It was in a decent condition, right? And I was like thinking, what the hell? No fucking way. But I grabbed it. It felt like I should grab it. I felt like it is meant to be. Remind you, we didn't go to our usual walking route and we didn't go to usual walking back home route. And she was pulling me into this route. So at this point, my heart was racing and I was thinking to myself, speaking to myself, what the fuck? I was like in disbelief. And then I was walked maybe another 20 steps towards my house. And I hear these children playing, maybe teenagers playing. And they screamed. One of them screamed, what the fuck? And I was like, right? What the fuck? And you guys don't realize this, but I do not live in an English-speaking country. People don't speak English here. I'm not living in main city, so there's a lot of foreigners there, and people usually just casually speak English. No one speaks English in my city and in my town, in my area. It's really rural area in my city. It's not main area, and children don't really speak English. Like, why would they? They probably heard what the fuck that phrase in like pop songs or movies. That never happens. Like, no one speaks English in my city. Even the public announcement is only Korean. So that was confirmation. That was like my sign, right? Like, I couldn't believe it. And then I was grabbing that pot, like my leash, my dog leash, and the pot. And then I'm walking to my house. I hope there's no man outside like looking at me or talking to me. Cause like I seem kind of insane right now. Who's walking around with dog and an iron pot? Right? So there was two men smoking, middle-aged men. I hate them. Like, I don't hate them like I'm scared of them. Because, you know, could be weirdos. They just like made way for me. They were like in my way, but they just moved outside of my way. And they didn't even look at me. I was like, oh my god, okay. And then I came home and then I cleaned the pot a little bit thoroughly, a little bit dried it. And then I burned the bay leaves and then I was meditating of it. I was manifesting. I was thinking of what I wanted. I did whole like ritual, and it did phenomenally. Outside, the lighter even worked out, but inside, after the pot burned perfectly. And then I was sitting there thinking like, God, that is crazy. That was crazy. I feel like universe was talking to me and listening to me and then showing to me instantly. And I was like, all right, that was crazy. And then I was lying down watching TikToks. And then this Chinese guy popped up. And then he was talking about how 7-star alignment day is believed as the best day to make a wish, you know, and meditate. He was, if you want to have best result, just make sure when the 7-star alignment is happening in your area, because it's different from country to country, state to state. And I was like, oh my god, what if I went to like in a wrong time and I couldn't really do it? But I didn't really doubt it because the crazy thing happened. It was clearly something was aligning in there at the time. So I go to the Google and I search 7-star alignment time in Korea. And then you know what it said? It literally said right after sunset. Right after sunset. I was like, what is happening right now? Like, I've been believing in universe and higher power, but I always had this smallest doubt, or something was not really clicking that much. And at that moment, it was still just after sunset time, like 7ish, 7:30. He was saying, if you figured out what time is that alignment is happening, all you need to do is just close your eye to meditate and think about like what you want. So I was like, I gotta do it, because I didn't even search what time. Like, I didn't even know time was better. I thought it would happen like for days. I didn't know it was having such like specific time. So I just closed my eyes and then I meditate. But this time I don't really meditate that much as well. Not by myself, at least. I occasionally do guided meditation and that's it. And I close my eye, meditate, and this time I feel like I'm not feeling like I'm talking to myself. I feel like I hear those sounds again. I feel like that voice that says, we got your back, we got your back, we've got your back, over and over. I feel like I was talking directly to them. I felt like my forehead had opened and there was like dark road ahead of me to the universe, two-way road, and then we can talk directly. I was talking like such things, and I was asking questions, and one moment it showed me some kind of how timeline is looking for real, not like in linear like line. They showed me this image of like infinite elevators, just elevators, full of it, like here, just full of it. And then I was in one of those elevators, and I was like, what is that? This is timeline. And I was like, okay. And if you align your energy, your timing, whatever, you can hop to the elevator right next to you. And then I was like, all right. People always think elevator only goes up or down, just like time goes like in such a one way. But if you align, you can actually, the elevator was like 4-door, like not 3-door and 1-door, it was 4-door. And when the timing is right, the two elevator is in the same level and the door will open at the same time, so I can hop on this one to that one. And then I asked like, what does that mean? And then they said, this is how you hop on another timeline. This is how you shift your reality. And I was like, what? During that meditation, I felt like something was pulling out of the energy, the dark energy was pulling out of nape of my neck. I could feel my dark energy, bad energy was removed out. And then I could feel something charging energy from my top of my head. I could see the pink beam. And then I asked them, can you actually erase my bad memories? They said, yeah, that's not that big of a deal. It's not hard. And I was, okay. And then, you know, when you erase something, you will have these clumps. In that meditation, they erased some bad memories in my head, and then the clumps came into base of me, I guess, and then it became my nutrition. And that was the meditation. And then after that, I was like doing my thing. And then before I go to sleep, I thought like I had to talk to them before I go to sleep. So I asked something that I always wanted to know, like, is my dog my guardian angel? And I heard like we dusted like star powder on her, and then, does it mean she's like possessed? And I'm like, girl, she's not possessed. She is just the best angel dog, just for you. She saved my life, literally. And then I asked, can I talk to you even after 7-star alignment, even if this new moon phase is finished? And then they said, of course, girl, you found us. That's why we've been training you to get to this point. That's why you've had such an interest in astrology, tarot, like spirituality, manifesting, because you will believe what you can do. You can talk to us such and such. And then I fall asleep. I feel so comfortable and happy, but still in awe. I just had to write this on the journal. I still talk to them time to time. Like, I'm so grateful for everything, because I know she's, in my mind, the universe, the voice is female. So she's prepping me and she's delivering this to me. And we know, me and universe, no, universe is me it's universe. So when I say thank you to her, she says, it's you. And I say, I know. So I'm so grateful for everything that happens. And happened. And next morning, I woke up, I make my coffee, and then I check my phone. And I realized one of the things that I wrote down in Believe already happened. Like, it is achieved. And I said, girl, thank you so much. What? And she said, that's not that hard, That's not that hard. You just had to ask for it. Let me know in the comments if you had some kind of events like this during the Pisces new moon, and let me know if you are new moon baby as well. And let me know if your mom also prayed for you under the moon. Do you know how I feel? I feel like I'm so fucking ready. Like, I'm like, get ready, word. I'm so ready. Get ready, forget, sick of me. Yeah. I love you, girl. The universe, I love you so much. And I know you love me so much. And I love you so much too. I'm like besties for that universe, girl, for life. Girl, thank you. Love you. Guys, I'm gonna use brush today. Thank you for listening this story. I don't know. It was fun. Whenever you're watching, wherever you're watching, me and my universe are gonna pray for you. Because for her, it's not that hard. Alright. Yours truly, Danny. Universe that girl is crazy. Like, it's so crazy, right, Kenny? Whatever. Oh my.